What is up, my crypto legends? How is everyone doing? Let's go straight into the Bitcoin chart, see what's going on. How long is this pump going to last for Bitcoin? Is this it? Was the 23.8k the short-term top, and we are going to have a deep correction? This is what I want to discuss in today's live stream with you guys to see if we can get into some nice opportunities. So make sure to absolutely destroy that like button for this content, guys, because that's the only thing I need from you, to absolutely destroy that like button on your way in. Okay, smash it up, smash it up. Almost 200 people watching at this moment. We can get to 200 likes in seconds, guys. If you want, we can get there up there in seconds. So let's dive in here straight into Bitcoin, because it is true that we are hitting resistance, right? Let's go straight into what is going on. We can see several candlesticks here on the 4-hourly chart below 24k levels. Does this mean something? Does this mean that there is exhaustion here for the bulls? Absolutely yes. Of course, we are having here 4-5 candles printed on the 4-hourly, okay, consecutive candles with some major wicks that is showing exhaustion. Yesterday, actually not yesterday, just over 4 hours ago, we did actually hit the 23.8k level, and this is a major daily level, right? You can see that rejection. We are also almost hitting the top of this major channel. Why is there a channel here? Because I have connected the ultimate low from June here, which is below $18,000, and I've connected the next higher low. Okay, 2 points. We've got 3 points of higher lows here. We can see this was a fake out, so you can already create an ascending channel, and you could assume that the top of the channel here can be tested. And this is where we're currently at right now. Okay, are we going to manage to blast off above $24,000? Because this is where we have a resistance zone. So if we go here straight into the daily right away and zoom out and just explain, why is this such an important daily level? Well, back here in December of 2020, we had a large consolidation of over a week, and we have large daily closes here and opens sorry, at the lows, and also here at resistance. We're at resistance at 23.8k levels. As you can see, several daily closes and opens. We have a spike on the VPVR, so it's a major zone where the price of Bitcoin did consolidate for over a week. So let's just fast forward right now onto the chart and see what is going on, because on the 4-hourly we can see that we are seeing some kind of resistance here at this 23.8k level. So is it time to short? Well, in my opinion, it is, it is a potential shorting opportunity, but potentially we are not going to go much lower than the 22.6, 22.8 level. This is also a major daily zone. We have successfully broken above this level that was high resistance, as you can see. So if we do start correcting, okay, I am personally in a short position, okay, from the 23.7k level, seeing this exhaustion right over here. I am risking not even 0.5% of my trading capital because I am planning to add to this position if we do see some pumps here to the upside and getting that retracement, getting that exhaustion, okay, swing failure pattern, seeing the exhaustion at the 24k range. So if we do correct from this level, I am personally going to protect my position because a potential bounce from the 22.6 22.8 is very, very possible. This is a strong level that has been major resistance. We got two daily major levels also. We are currently well above this range successfully. If we go to the daily chart, it is also printed a pretty nice daily candle above this major daily zone. This looks pretty good. The possibility in getting a bounce from this 22.6, 22.8 is very, very high. So, this is range trading. We trade resistance, we trade support. We are in the short term, looking at the long-term scenario here, multi-monthly downtrend. Yes, it is true, but like I explained on the latest videos, in the immediate short term, for the last few days, okay, over a week right now, we are in an uptrend. So, longs here in the short term for a day trade, maybe not swing trade, maybe for a swing trade, this is starting to look nice levels for shorting. So in the short term though, if you want to take advantage of this kind of uptrend here with higher lows and higher highs, of course, you want to get into those retracements. And once you break resistance levels, you want to get into support to come up here to retest the highs for a potential double top or for breaking the highs. So just easy and simple, going with the market structure in the short term, super important. I managed to place some nice 2 trades before yesterday and yesterday at this 21.5, 21.7 here K levels. All right, so some pretty nice longs here. Now I'm looking to get into this short position right at this range, looking for 21.6, 21.8 approximately to be tested, all right, for some quick gains. Now, I want to know your opinion, guys, and I'm going to go straight through the comment section right away. Very important to go through the comment section for me. Interacting with the community. I'm not sure if many other YouTubers, technical analysts do this, but it's super important. I want to know, what's your opinion? I want to know your cryptocurrencies. We can do some analysis. Give me your opinion. We can check it out on the chart. You can say, are we forming a pattern here on the 1 hourly on, Metis network, on Bitcoin, on Ethereum? We can analyze the situation, guys, and I'll give you my opinion, of course. So first of all, second or third of all, because first of all, we're smashing up the like button, giving my view on Bitcoin, what's going on, major resistance zones hitting at this moment. Guys, what do you think about the pi cycle bottom? Because the pi cycle top also has been a perfect indicator to, see the top back in 2017, also the top of the bull run in 2014. So 2014, 2017. Now, also, we did see the top in May of 2021, pi cycle top indicator. When we had the cross of the moving averages, it was spot on, guys. It was spot on. Yes, Bitcoin did break all-time high in November, but it was slightly just over, $3,000-$4,000, going to 69K. So it was really a really good indicator. So do you think the bottom is in because of the pi cycle bottom indicator? And this has been also an indicator spot on. It indicated the bottom back in January of 2015 when we had the cross, okay? When we had the cross of the moving averages in 2015, it also indicated the bottom. It was spot on. Also, we had the cross in January of 2019. It indicated the bottom to perfection. This has happened again in July of 2022. We've had the pi cycle bottom cross. What do you guys think? Now, there is a possibility that we will have a correction again back below $20,000, but I am personally buying up Bitcoin at below $20,000. I know we want 12,000. I know we want 10K Bitcoin. Is this actually going to happen, guys? I think, I am in doubt. Just in case, for my portfolio, I'm definitely buying at 20K levels. So I remember I was actually in doubt a little bit back in, April of 2021. So a lot of people were also talking about, the Pi cycle top indicator. Many disagreed. I'm telling you right now, many people disagreed that the top was in for Bitcoin. What happened a month afterwards? We had a huge, massive correction in May of 2021. So what I want to know right away, okay, in a poll, is the bottom in for Bitcoin according to the Pi cycle indicator? Guys, let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the poll right away. Is the bottom in for Bitcoin according to the Pi cycle indicator? This is something that I want to know from the community. And I can already say it's going to be about 60-70% of people actually disagree and say, no, the bottom is not in for Bitcoin. Of course, we are going down to 12K or 10K Bitcoin. So yeah, there we have it. We just got a few votes, 10 votes right now. We've got 70% saying no. Let me just tell you one thing. If I would have said, is the Bitcoin top in at round about that 60K level when we had the Pi cycle top indicator coming in, I would say that about 70% of people would say no, sorry. They would say no, the top is not in for Bitcoin. It's something very, very interesting. And this has been a pretty accurate indicator for tops and bottoms, all right, from the last cycle. So it's something to consider. It's something definitely to consider. So let's go here through the comment section right away, and then we can take a look at Bitcoin and some other markets. Joseph, thank you for joining the live stream, my man. One of my strongest moderators is here. Thank you, my man. What's up with Matic? What's up, Matic lovers? How you doing, Monk? Mr. Half Infinite, hi there. Bitcoinsexuals, Monk Labs, how are you doing? Racing Pixel, Joseph, crypto based. Hello everyone. LVL5 vegan. I love how we all just moved from Telegram to here temporarily. Absolutely, guys. This is all a fantastic community. If you want to join the Telegram down below, make sure to join the community Telegram. Right, let's take a look. Andy the man, Khalid, thanks for joining. Crypto based looks topped out, Andy, today, correct? Yes, it does. And also we can take a look at the DXY, because the DXY, potentially is going to have a relief pump. It's going to have a relief pump in the next couple of days. Of course, this will have a short-term bad effect on Bitcoin. I think, this helps very, very much to see Bitcoin, having price action to the upside or to the downside. We were waiting for Bitcoin to have this exhaustion. The DXY to have this bullish exhaustion at this range. We were seeing that consolidation ready for a larger correction. And of course, here in the channel saying, this is going to be good for Bitcoin. If the DXY starts correcting in the coming days, when we were hitting this 108, 109 level on the DXY, it's going to be good for Bitcoin. And of course, what did we have for Bitcoin? We had that nice pumpy action the last few days for Bitcoin, thanks also to the correction on the DXY. So the DXY is really, really good. If you see exhaustion at resistance, then you say, okay, Bitcoin is potentially going to have that pump and it's going to be pretty nice. And also, if the DXY is getting exhausted here from the bears and you are potentially going to see that relief pump, then you could also kind of predict a potential correction for Bitcoin, okay? So yes, this is absolutely phenomenal. This is why we need to analyze some different markets. S&P 500, DXY, levels for Bitcoin. Anyway, let's take a look. Seb, how are you doing? I have to go. We'll watch later. Enjoy. Thanks, Seb, for joining and saying hello. Hey, Andy, your analysis are great. Both ways, always bearish and bullish. Absolutely, we need to go with the market. We need to go with the short-term situation, the long-term situation. So I can be, bullish here in the immediate short term, looking for some long trades because we're in an uptrend in the immediate short term. But overall, I'm also taking a look at the aggressive downtrend that we have been creating. Also, the major resistance zones that we are hitting, getting ready for some potential short opportunities in the short term and also in the long term. So, Mr. Alarm Clock for the morning is Andy TA, says Tonster. Absolutely. So let's take a look at the super chat right away. Thanks, guys, for letting me know. Got a super chat. Thanks, Joseph. Thanks, Seb for letting me know. Let's go through the super chat here from Shashank Sharma. Should we short level 8x BTC with stop loss at 25,710? Any courses you recommend for TA? Well, I mean, I have done a bunch of courses, of course. I have done many courses. I would just, say that no specific courses. The best course is your own experience, years of experience, because I have done over 5 different internet courses, and I'm not going to just shout them out here. Of course, I would say they're all good because they're good and bad. And at the end of the day, it's your experience, knowing how to wait, to enter, to exit, okay, marking those levels. And of course, I will be getting a course out in the next coming months before the end of the year. I'm planning to be in September, October, of course, trying to make the shortest, most basic technical analysis and risk management course so you can, there are so many different type of content out there. I want to make it short, nice and sweet, and that will be coming out. And of course, I will be talking about it on the YouTube videos, and it will be very cheap, of course. I don't want to make, $1,000 course. Absolutely not. This is not going to happen. But of course, I can't give this free course for free. Absolutely not. This is not going to happen also. But any courses, I would say courses and books, just read a bunch of books and courses. It's always good. With so much information out there, I've come with my kind of strategy and the way I read the market and my risk management. Thanks to all of the different things that I've done out there, I've known how to eliminate what is bad and keep what is good, and made a mixture of it. I think every single person is different with their analysis and their way, or the way of trading, no doubt. Let's go through the comment section here right away. Should we short? Well, hang on one second, because you asking, should we short leverage 8x BTC with a stop loss at 25.7? Well, this is the thing. I am looking for a short-term trade. I'm looking for a day trade, short swing trade. I will be potentially keeping some of my short position if we do reach 22.8. 22.8 is a must take profit level, and it's a must protect position if you are shorting this range. I am risking a very short percentage of my capital just in case, we are still in an uptrend here. Don't forget that we are in a short-term uptrend. We are seeing some signs of exhaustion, so potentially ending a short right now is not a bad idea. But level to level, if you shorted these daily levels right over here, okay, some people probably did not take profits down here at this support level. This is super important to understand, guys. Take profits, protect position. Most importantly in trading, okay, is protecting your capital also. This is, risk management is number one thing in trading. If you don't know how to protect your capital, don't have good risk management, you have no chance in winning money in this crazy market, okay? So number one, protect your position. Even you're in profits, don't get greedy. Look at the levels. This is a huge resistance level that will be turning into support. The 22.6, 22.8. We have seen it in the past. We've seen daily levels right over here. I've got them marked up. Nice daily level created back in the 15th and 16th of June. And also we've seen it react as resistance 2-3 times right over here. So if the Bitcoin price, I'm looking for that correction. If it does correct to this 22.8, 22.6, if I'm shorting this level, am I not going to take profit from this range? Am I not going to take profits from this range? Because potential bounce is very, very, very possible. Will I not take profits? Absolutely yes, I'm going to take profits. Absolutely yes. And also absolutely yes, I'm going to protect my position, because the possibility here in getting, you know, a potential larger correction on Bitcoin is also very, very possible. So my plan is to take profits, you know, at support, and also protect my position and hold a percentage, because the possibility here and this actually being a top on Bitcoin and having a larger correction is also very, very possible, knowing that we are in a very, very aggressive downtrend, and this could be the top of this correction and we could continue back down. This is how I am, playing the game, right? This is how I'm playing the game. Getting at high probability zones, protect position, take profit at strong support levels, and just the same as yesterday. I did not place any shorts at this resistance. It would have been a good idea, but I actually longed to the supports because I knew in the short term we were in an uptrend. So you can short, long, in uptrends, downtrends, depending how you time the market. I was timing the long positions here at this low. So if I long here at this support level at 21.5, where am I going to take profits? You need to question this. Where are you going to put your stop loss? Where are you going to put your, where are you going to take profits? And of course, I'm going to take profits at resistance. What did I do? I longed here at 21.5K range. And where did I take profits here? At the 22.5, 22.6K levels also, because it's strong resistance. I don't know if this level is going to be broken. Do you know? No, I don't know. I think a lot of people don't actually know. And of course, this is why, I know it's a strong resistance. And what happens in resistance? Usually the price has a rejection. So it's a take profit zone. So you long at this support level, you take profits at a resistance, because I don't know if it's going to be broken, right? It's kind of that simple, right? And emotions out. What if so many people, what if the resistance is going to get broken? We could have larger profits. What if this support doesn't hold? Well, this is why you have your stop losses, all right? This is why you have your stop loss and your take profit zones, and you protect your capital. Because at the end of the day, anything can happen. Anything can happen. So let me just scroll down. Thanks for the super chat here, Sashanka. I would say, tighter stop loss, Bitcoin can go crazy. It can have a larger relief pump. If we do get a bounce from 22.6, I would say tighter stop loss, just slightly above 24. So 24.2, 24.4, tighter stop loss. Because if we start breaking this resistance zone, this could get pretty aggressive to the upside. And, why have a larger stop loss? Because if you start breaking this level, the possibilities in reaching the range, is very, very high. So I would say tighter stop loss and, protect position as soon as you start hitting support levels. And this was what I would do, of course. I'm not telling you what to do. No financial advice is never said in this YouTube channel. Let's scroll down. Managed to catch the stream. Love. Woohoo. Pac-Man, thank you for joining. Pac-Man is a very strong supporter here, joining the streams when he can. Thanks for joining. 430 people watching. Let's get those likes up to 300. Insane support. Wow. Jov, thank you very much for the insane support, guys. We can do it all together. This is absolutely insane, because every time I do this and scroll down and say to everyone to absolutely destroy that like button, then this actually does go up. So it does work. You're losing 10 seconds of the live stream just to say, come on guys, smash up the like button, because then I do see it go up, which is pretty insane, guys. Thanks for the support. So why not take a look at some altcoins? Let's take a look at some altcoins. Why not? Guys, remember, the trading platform that I use is Bybit. Okay, Bybit is my favorite trading platform for Bitcoin and crypto. This is where I place my long short trades. Okay, I'm currently in this short position at the 23.7K level. And you know the deal. You got an insane bonus. This is a good way to support the channel, because if you use my affiliate link, not only you are getting the best bonus available, it's another way to support the content here, so I can keep doing this every single day to search these great trading opportunities, guys. So if you are interested, if you are experienced, and you want to trade Bitcoin and crypto market, the best platform for me at this moment that I use for over 3 years now is Bybit. Absolutely insane platform. You get up to $4,450 worth a bonus following the steps at the rewards hub tab. Okay, once you create your profile, it takes less than 2 minutes, no KYC needed. Less than 2 minutes, you will sign up. You can follow the steps to claim this insane bonus. Like USDT to 400, guys, says Racing Pixel. Andy Bitcoinsensus says, Aditya, Ape token looks good for a short position. Well, let's take a look at Ape token. I got here, I got Aditya Raj, I hope that's spelt properly, saying that Ape is looking good for a short position. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at Ape token for a short position. It actually looks pretty good for a short position. I'm not going to lie. You know, this is not a successful breakout. This is Ape token on the 4-hourly chart. This is Ape token on the 4-hourly chart. Let's zoom in here and analyze the situation, because we got a large spike on the VPVR right there, exactly at the $6.15. One of the largest spikes on the VPVR. So we got 3 major spikes. We got this one, and this one. We got one all the way up here also at the $8 range. So looking good for a short. Yes and no. Let's zoom in a little bit on the 4-hourly. We had a kind of a descending triangle scenario right there, hitting resistance support. This is usually a bearish pattern, but once you start breaking resistance, this can absolutely go crazy. You have a projected move on this descending triangle of the width of the back, right? You have a projected move once you consolidate. Okay, this is absolutely insane. This is how sometimes so simply technical analysis can be with these kind of patterns. You know, this is forming a descending triangle with the lower highs. This is usually bearish, but this is only probabilities. This can break up or down. Usually they break down most of the time, creating a support level and having big selling pressure. But if you do break resistance and you break the last lower high, then this could go pretty insane. And the projected move is exactly the width of the back of this descending triangle scenario, right? There's a descending triangle right there. The back is the potential projected move from the breakout. So look at this, you know, we actually hit it spot on and then had a correction. It was, you know, absolutely crazy how sometimes, you know, these easy technical analysis kind of patterns, sometimes they do play out. I don't fully project my analysis on this, but sometimes it is entertainment to see, you know, how sometimes, you know, it is spot on. So this is not a successful breakout right now. We have a large support range right over here, okay, holding very nicely, which is exactly at the $5.96 range. We are currently above that level, but if you were to say, you know, is this a successful breakout? Absolutely not. This is not a successful breakout. This is just choppy action above a resistance zone. I think this is kind of trying to get trapped long positions, thinking that this is going to hold our support and continue up. So potential shorting opportunity. It is a potential shorting opportunity, no doubt in my mind. This is very much price exhaustion here. No doubt in my mind. We got, yeah, this is basically a kind of an ascending wedge scenario, right? We do have a kind of an ascending wedge scenario. This is most of the times price exhaustion, not managing to break above, break the highs, and then finally you do get that correction. This is what usually happens when you do have this price action, right? So just very similar to what we saw right over here, right? If you slightly create these high highs, slightly create these higher lows, you know what usually happens when you get this choppy action to the upside with slightly higher highs? You know, you finally get that pretty aggressive correction. So this is, you know, this is kind of the pattern that is forming right now, you know, slightly higher highs, slightly higher lows, choppy action, you know, ready for that correction. And this is actually at resistance zone. This is at resistance zone. This is not a successful breakout. You know, I would be bullish and looking to long this if we suddenly saw, bang, a candle like this. you know, hitting the $6.60, $6.80, you know, and a solid 4 hourly close with some pretty nice volume. If we start correcting from this range and consolidating, then I would say, you know, this isn't an uptrend, you know, this is in a short-term uptrend. We are creating higher lows. So why not go with this short-term uptrend, looking for another leg up, potentially for a double top or whatever. But in the short term, it does look like that this is ready for a potential correction. Yeah, no doubt in my mind. If we take a look at Fibonacci levels from the low here to the highs, you know, at least the 382, which would be the $5.50. I think Apecoin is poised to go to the $5.50 in the next coming days. At some point, it's a strong support level that has turned into resistance, and we have broken above it. We haven't successfully come down to retest it just yet, which is a $5.50. I think it is very likely it would be a first point of touch in the next coming days, and then potentially you are going to continue back up. So yeah, that's my point of view here on Apecoin. It does look like it is getting exhausted slowly but consistently. Let's you heard him, folks. Short it into the dirt, says Crypto Based. Yeah, stay cautious. Stay cautious though. Know how to protect your position. Don't risk more than you're willing to lose. I'm not doing this. So yeah, I'm not risking more than I'm willing to lose, of course. But yeah, does look like it is getting exhausted, and you know, it does look like that $5.5 is very, very likely to be hit in the coming days. So yeah, stay cautious. If we do get that pumpy action on Apecoin, in my personal opinion, it's just gonna still create higher highs. So can Apecoin go to the $6.50 or $6.60? Absolutely yes. You know, we could still create these slightly higher highs, but you know, that is just going to give you a better opportunity to get in. Because what happens when you create these highs? People panic. People say, wow, this is breaking up, this is going to continue up, you know, and then it comes down. Oh no, it's not. Oh no, it's not. This is going to go up, this is going to go up. Oh no, it's not. And then, you know, you finally get that wick down, you know, that correction. People usually panic at these highs. Dark Lord, welcome to the community. Can we look at flow, says Craig Alexander. Absolutely, flow. Let's take a look at flow right away. Is this a low market cap crypto? Let's take a look at flow right over here. I'm more interested in taking a look at cryptos that are available on Bybit. So let's take a look at flow here. Yeah, it is available on Bybit. So let's take a look. Let's zoom out on the daily. I mean, relief pump was, I mean, very, very likely. Once you create this sideways action, this one has got absolutely destroyed. You know, no signs, you know, the signs in a short-term bottom, but this can be for ages, guys. I have been in crypto since 2018, and the bear market was absolutely exhausting. It took a few years to see actually big pumps. There was a pump, you know, it was pretty nice price action in the summer of 2019, but then back down again. You know, it was, I would stay cautious with these bullish momentum price action, because it can happen. I think it will happen. No doubt in my mind, you know, that we will be seeing Bitcoin before the end of the year, potentially hitting $30,000. Very, very likely, you know, hitting this large resistance zone. Then maybe having a fake out to the upside and then a deep correction, you know, back down below 20K. It's very, very possible. Relief pumps do happen, you know, in the aggressive bear market from 2018 till 2020. You know, this was so boring. It was very boring for some altcoins also. And, you know, if you take a look at ADA is the best example. ADA is the best example for the bear market. It was one of those altcoins that was insanely boring price action. You know, after a massive hype, ADA going to $1, we had it going down to, you know, trading in between 2 and 6 cents for over 2 years. And, you know, bear market, crypto is dead. You know the deal. And yeah, I was accumulating big time back in 2019 when everybody was, you know, crypto is dead, Bitcoin's going to zero. And then this happens at some point. You know, crypto is so new still. Not even 5% of the world have been using crypto the last, you know, couple of years. So you know, crypto will be used maybe 20-30% of the world population before 2030. You know, and that is going to be a huge growth in adoption and market capitalization. And some of the good projects are just going to absolutely explode, doing well above 20, 30, even 50x in the coming years. So this is a lifetime opportunity, no doubt in my mind. So let's go here to flow right away and take a look at the short-term analysis. You know, still in a pretty aggressive downtrend, having this pretty nice relief pumps. We had a beautiful, you know, descending triangle scenario right over here, where you are creating lower highs, massive solid base. We're not retesting this level just yet. This is very hard to say. What is it ranked on CoinGecko? It's a pretty large market capitalization crypto. Right, let's go to the daily chart 1 second here, and you know, where would I mark my fib levels? Because you have a large consolidation here. You can either mark your fib levels from this high or this high over here. So Fibonacci levels, very important. We've got one here with a 61865, getting that rejection, and from this one high here to the lows, you are hitting 50%. So we've got two important Fibonacci levels from two levels here, from this high and from the start of the drop. Because this is a large consolidation here for several weeks, and the start of the aggressive drop starts here. And then we do have this big pump over here, and you could say that this is also part of the drop. So we're hitting major Fibonacci levels at this range on flow at the $2 area, getting that reaction, getting that consolidation, okay? Or looking at the 4-hourly chart, 618 and 50%. So we already know that this is a major level. This $2 area. Yeah, very likely that this, in my personal opinion, can correct down to this major resistance zone. Yeah, we can see a correction. We could be hitting resistance on fib levels, and we could see a correction down to around about the $1.80 range. Very possible in the next couple of days. Metis, please, for Khalid. Absolutely. It's better to be late than never. Good job, says Mr. Ripples. Thank you very much. It all lies in Tesla earnings tomorrow. Not really. Hey, Legend Salim, how are you? Let's take a look at the super chat here from Pac-Man. I feel like I become a better trader every video I watch. Appreciate your content loads. Please, could you take a look at Near Protocol? Thanks. Absolutely, Pac-Man. Thank you very much for that super chat. Let's take a look at Near Protocol right away for you. Also, I'm going to take a look at Near Protocol. I'm going to take a look at Metis for Khalid. Phew, I got some work here. I am actually accumulating some Metis. This is one of my favorite layer 2 solution cryptos. I like Matic also. I don't hold Matic on my portfolio. I do hold a tiny bit just for transactions on the Matic network. Of course, I do hold a little bit just for the transaction network. But Metis DAO, if you want to look, you know, layer 2 projects, guys, and this is just a quick explanation. Ethereum network is king, okay? Looking at the L1 blockchain projects, Ethereum is king. It will very likely to continue be king in the next 4, 5, 6, even 10 years. So my personal opinion, Ethereum will hit 10K levels. When? I don't know, but it will hit it at some point because so many different projects are getting built on the Ethereum blockchain. It's decentralized. Also, US dollar coin, US dollar tether, they are built on the Ethereum blockchain. People want to have dollars decentralized in a blockchain. Most secure ones today, all right, they have been proven so the last few years, is US dollar coin and US dollar tether. So, you know, Ethereum blockchain is going to be here still in the next coming years. Most of the strong projects and stable coins are built on the Ethereum blockchain. Ethereum will go up in value very likely. Okay, I'm not going to say 100%, but it will do in the next coming years. What's happening currently with the Ethereum blockchain? It's having, you know, many issues with transactions, with, you know, cost efficiency. You know, the fees are extremely expensive once the blockchain is saturated. They are cheap right now because people have lost interest. You know, you see the transactions right now. I love it. Uniswap, you know, you can trade some cryptos for $5. You can swap them for $5. Just 1 year ago, you were swapping them for $100 or $200. It was absolutely insane. So this will happen again, you know, but now they're insanely cheap. You know, now I'm buying crypto. They're cheap. Transactions, swaps are cheap. This is absolutely crazy. This is the moment to do it, not when the blockchain is absolutely lagged. So anyway, going through 1 second here on Metis, and I'll go right away, Pac-Man, through the super chat right away. I'm going to take a look at Nia protocol in just 1 second, but layer 2 solutions, guys. If Ethereum blockchain is going to continue and projects going to be built on Ethereum and continue, Ethereum needs help. How can we help Ethereum? With layer 2 solutions. Layer 2 solutions, Matic. Matic is, you know, the #1 layer 2 for the Ethereum blockchain. Can you make a 10x on Matic? Probably yes. Can you make a 50x on Matic? Probably no. Very, very unlikely. Then the market capitalization will go very, very high. So there is room for other layer 2 solutions, such as Optimism, you know, Loopring, Metis, and I am looking for those low cap cryptos, low cap L2s for the Ethereum blockchain. One of them is Metis DAO. This one is absolutely crazy. They have an insane team. Vitalik Buterin's mother is in the team also. You know, that kind of helps. Yeah, they are working very, very hard, and they are updating every day on the Telegram, on the Twitter. And, you know, when I see this price sideways action, you know, this is telling me I need to start accumulating this. I need to start buying some at these levels. This is running flat. The selling pressure is getting exhausted. We have been talking about this for the last few days. Guess what? We have been pumping from $20 all the way up to $34 was the high just about 2 days ago. This is the moment you want to buy in. No doubt. You don't want to buy on the hype. You don't want to buy when it's dropping aggressively. When it's running flat is where you want to buy. This is a very low cap L2 solution, Metis. You know, this is one that I think is gonna, can it do a 50x? You know, this can potentially do a 50x in the next bull run. And it's 138 million. This can go to the capitalization of Matic in the next bull run. Easy, no problem. This can go to $4-5 billion. And this is only my personal opinion, of course. I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm not telling you what to buy. But a lot of people ask me, you know, what other altcoins are you buying? Metis DAO is one of them. Layer 2 solution for Ethereum blockchain. No doubt they are going to do well, a lot of them. So anyway, let's take a look at Nia protocol here for Pac-Man right away. Just giving you a little bit of my opinion, you know, what I am buying, a bit of my opinion. I'm in the crypto game also. I like to do, I want to let you know, I don't hold more than 12 cryptocurrencies on my portfolio. I just like to search really, really nice ones and, you know, also risky ones. Who knows, at the end of the day, you know, I know many people on Terra Luna this, Terra Luna that, TUSDT, And you know what happened to Terra Luna ecosystem? It absolutely collapsed. It absolutely collapsed. I was already looking at the circulating supply, also with the total market, with the total circulating supply, and there was something fishy about Terra Luna. I never got to buy Terra Luna. But I didn't trust it 100%, so that's why I didn't buy it. Let's take a look at Near Protocol, and then I'm going through the next super chat. Right, just reading some comments here. They look pretty crazy. Near Protocol is hitting a resistance zone at this moment. What resistance zone? Well, we can see that Near Protocol did have a bounce here of support. We had a massive wick. Stay cautious with Near Protocol. Insanely volatile. Nice solid support here. Some solid price action here also. What level is this on Near Protocol? I am interested in this level. This level is exactly the $3.30 range. $3.30 range. So yeah, this is resistant. We are seeing a reaction on Near Protocol at this level. When you see these reactions, you know, this is telling me that potential bullish exhaustion is happening, and a potential shorting opportunity might not be a bad idea, because we are hitting resistance. We are slightly above these highs. Is this a successful breakout? In my opinion, you know, it has been a kind of a breakout, but it is getting exhausted. What happens usually when you break a high and you create this kind of price action? You know, it usually collapses. It usually collapses because it hasn't been a strong, solid breakout. So yeah, the possibility here on this being a fake out and getting exhausted and correcting down is very, very high. Let's take a look at fib levels. Let's take a look at fib levels right away also. I would stay cautious though, because you know, the correction, we can dip below. I would be taking profits, of course, at support levels where the price action has stopped. You know, potentially in the coming days, you could be hitting that $2.80 range and getting a bounce. You know, it's very, very possible. But stay cautious. Don't risk too much. Have tight stop losses, because at the end of the day, the price of Bitcoin and many cryptos have been dropping very aggressively, and they are flattening out. So the possibility in having a major, big, massive hype pump is also very possible, guys. This is why we have tight stop losses, because there's nothing worse than having a short position and adding to your short, having your liquidation price going further up and further up and further up, and adding to short positions. And then this is what happens. You get a big massive short squeeze and getting absolutely exterminating and losing half or even your entire account. So I prefer risking 0.5% or 1% of my trading capital. If I'm aggressive, I will risk 2 to 3%, but I prefer getting stopped out at a short, okay, even though I get wicked out and then it does go down, because I want to protect my position. So looking at Near Protocol, the possibility of a large correction is very, very likely from this resistance zone. Let's take a look at fib levels. I got two levels here to mark Fibonacci on the 4 hourly. There's this spike over here to the lows. We are currently at the 618 range, getting that consolidation at the 618 level. And we got a second level here from this high right over here to the lows. And this is at the 50% also. You know, this is from this high, it's 50%. We are consolidating at that level. And from this high, it's at 618. So the possibilities are increasing for a correction here. So where would this correction end? Let's take a look at fib levels from this low to the highs. You know, at least to the 382, I think is very, very possible, which would be the $2.95. And then we got another fib level at 50% where we do have a stop here on the resistance, the $2.80. $2.95, $2.80 correction is very, very possible on NIA. Stay extremely cautious. Now, to trade these altcoins, my number one crypto to analyze first before doing any movement on any altcoins is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the number one where I would be analyzing first the situation to trade any Bitcoin. Bitcoin does look like it is getting kind of exhausted at this range, but the possibilities also here, guys, on having a break up is very, very possible. Okay, this could happen. It could definitely happen. If we take a look at Fibonacci levels on Bitcoin, from the start of this aggressive drop, we're only just about hitting the 382 levels. 382. We haven't even hit the 50% Fibonacci retracement, which is at the 24.6k range. It's slightly above here, all right, from the trading zone. So possibility in Bitcoin going to higher levels is also likely, guys. We're only looking at the probabilities. We're only looking at the trend. So stay extremely cautious. Let's take a look at the immediate short-term analysis on Bitcoin. Yeah, I think this one is very likely poised for a correction. What is DXY doing? DXY, are we going to see DXY having a pump? It would be ideal to see a nice pump after this consolidation on the DXY. It would be the ideal scenario. Then I would be cautious because you could be creating a lower high on the DXY and an extensive correction, guys. DXY needs a nice correction. We correct heavily, we could see Bitcoin breaking 24k. So this changes every minute. This changes every minute. So my opinion on NIA protocol is that, Pac-Man, thank you. Samir Ali, my Bitcoin short liquidation is at 24.2k levels. It's safe, please analyze. Is it safe? Samir Ali. Whew, there's nothing safe in this market. There is nothing safe in this market. You know, is it safe because it's 1 to 2% of your capital, and if you lose this position, then you can get into many other trades, successful trades? Then that is safe. That is safe. My way of trading is very, very safe because I've got good risk management and I get into high probability trades. So looking at this, you know, I am in a short position at this moment. You know, is 42.5 enough? Well, what usually happens in this and in uptrends like this, you know, we got large resistance. The 23.8 is a strong daily level. The correction is very, very possible from this range, no doubt in my mind. We have created a kind of a swing failure pattern here. If we do take a look at the 1 hourly, you know, we got the highs being rejected. This is possibly a double top scenario, swing failure. You know, what happened here, right there? This is the kind of price action that we want to take a look at. You have a high, you have the high claimed and a big massive wick. So what's happened here? You have a high and you have a small wick here to the upside and you know, a correction. You already having that correction here. So yeah, this is the thing, you know, you should have tight stop losses. You know, I think that stop loss is even, you know, pretty large. You could have that volatility and then another swing failure. This is the thing. You are technically still creating higher lows. So yeah, the danger here of getting liquidated is also high or stopped out. I would be very much happy to add to my position or to enter another position if I do get stopped out and see the correction, see another failed attempt on breaking higher. I would be happy to enter another short because the risk to reward that I do have is insanely high. I don't mind getting stopped out 1, 2, 3 times if my take profit is going to be 4 times what I am risking. You know, this is the thing, 4 times what I am risking. I can get stopped out, you know, 1, 2, 3 times and finally get into the trade and get profitable. So yeah, correction is likely anyway. Volume is not great. Bears need to kick in right now. There is some slight volume here to the downside. This is a good sign. is a good sign that volume pressure is slightly higher. Yeah. Not looking bad. Not looking bad. I got someone here saying that am I muted? The volume on Bitcoin at the moment is 8.45 billion, by the way. Let me take a look at the poll. DXY is still on vacation. DXY is still on vacation. Absolutely. Let's take a look at the poll here 1 second. And I'm asking the community, is the Bitcoin bottom in? Is the bottom in for Bitcoin according to the Pi cycle indicator? And I have 55% of people saying no and 45% of people saying yes. So it's a kind of a 50-50 scenario. So yeah, all the super chats have been taken a look at. I got Joseph here giving me insane support with the community. Over 500 votes, and 55% of people say that no, the Bitcoin bottom is not in. It's a kind of almost a 50-50. Let's get to 300 likes. Absolutely. Job, thank you very much. Andy, looking good. Loving your shirt. Thank you. Racing Pixel. Hi, Andy. Please have a look at Bitcoin dominance and suggest your views. Bitcoin dominance right away. Very good. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin dominance right away, and I'll give you my point of view. Let's go to the 3 daily chart and zoom out here because it is pretty crazy. I do believe that the Bitcoin dominance can go to higher levels. You know, we've been analyzing the Bitcoin dominance. I did think that the Bitcoin dominance was gonna break the support. We didn't break support, so you know, I thought it was going to break support, but of course this was just because we were inside of this bearish situation here, the descending triangle. But what happened? We broke resistance of this descending triangle, and I'm thinking, wow, you know, altcoins are going to get absolutely destroyed, and this is what happened, of course, during the month of May and June. But we are seeing, you know, in the month of July, some pretty nice recoveries on some altcoins. So what happened here? Basically, we hit major resistance and altcoins had a relief rally. We very much detected this resistance zone and that altcoins could have a pretty nice relief rally the month of July, also end of June and July. And we are seeing that happening on some altcoins the last few weeks. But right now, we are basically at a support level. It does look like we kind of want to get inside of this descending triangle scenario. You know, if we start getting below this low, then this is going to be looking absolutely great for altcoins. I don't think this is going to happen anytime soon. In my opinion, I think a bounce here is very likely to retest these highs. So there is going to be bad news for altcoins. Of course, we're at the verge here of this major support level. If we start dropping for altcoins, it is going to be incredible for the next coming months for altcoins. Very likely we are going to continue down the next coming months. So far we're at support, so likely scenario on the Bitcoin dominance, and for altcoins is bad news. I would say that we are going to retest these highs. So Bitcoin dominance potentially in the next coming weeks to around about 47-48%. We're currently at 43% range. So yeah. I love you, Andy says facts. I love you too. Thanks for joining the stream, Jackie Wood. I got my mother here saying hello, giving insane support as always. Laurel Vital, see, right, up. Morning, Andy. Could you take a look at Crow for me, please? Says Jamie Crow. Absolutely. Let's take a look at Crow. Crow, insanely centralized, you would say, application that has their own, you know, cryptocurrency Visa cards. And yeah, but this one is very likely going to do very well. It's a huge company. It's an application. It's an exchange. It's a wallet, and they have insane power. They have huge marketing deals. So this one will very likely do very well in the next bull run. It came all the way down to around about 9 cent, 10 cent level on this drop. I do see an insane recovery in the next coming months on this cryptocurrency, just because they are going to pour money into advertisement, television, Facebook, Twitter, all sorts, sports industry, you know, the UFC, the NBA in the United States. Also, I've seen them in many sports. So advertisement on this one in the next hype. They are smart, because on the hype is when they started the advertisement. This is also why, you know, crypto.com, you know, Crow currency went almost hitting the dollar. They took advantage on the hype to make very big advertisement, and this is a very smart skill. What's happening with Crow? What is happening with Crow? Well, you could arguably discuss that it is also in a kind of ascending channel. You are creating higher highs, you are creating higher lows in the immediate short term, but we need to remember that we are in a very aggressive downtrend, right? We are still in a very aggressive downtrend in the long term. So you are in the short term in a kind of uptrend. You're slightly breaking these highs. I would stay cautious, guys. This is the moment where, you know, Bitcoin and a lot of the altcoins can start correcting. There is also, I mean, of course, there's a possibility of an insane breakout, but stay extremely cautious here, because you are getting exhausted. Looking at Crow on the 4 hourly, on the daily, yeah, stay cautious on this. Fibonacci levels would say from this high, the start of the drop, you're just about hitting 50% Fibonacci on Crow. We haven't hit it just yet. 14 cents, the high of this channel. Stay cautious. You could have a pretty decent correction in the coming days for Crow, so stay cautious. When KASTA moon? Well, obviously KASTA is going to get the application soon. They're also going to get their credit card soon. You know, most of the crypto projects usually lag. They need, you know, it needs to be 100% before it comes out to the market. So when moon? I guess when the application is out, of course. It's also not the best deal to get a good crypto project out in a bear market. You want to try and get it into the recovery phase. You just need to be smart enough. I have invested in some startups also, and they're not launching the cryptocurrency or the gaming project because we're in a bear market. People will not be interested in investing in a bear market, because lower is possible, you know, much lower is possible. A lot of altcoins are scams, you know the deal. Ocean, please. Let's take a look at Ocean Protocol. Ocean Protocol is actually is one of those cryptocurrencies that I do have in my portfolio that got absolutely destroyed, like most of the altcoins. Ocean Protocol. Let's analyze the situation for Ocean. I want to take a look at a chart with more price data here on Ocean. Right. This is the thing for Ocean. We lost the lows here from 2020 and 2021. September 2020, insane support at the 30 cent level. Also right over here, 30 cent, January of 2021. the summer lows of 2021, which was slightly above 30 cents. We lost the lows. It was resistance, continued back down. Now, this kind of price action on Ocean Protocol, you know, and I would stay a little bit cautious because, you know, we have had an aggressive drop. We've had an aggressive drop. Here we had an aggressive drop. You are starting to create, you know, slightly lower lows. Slightly lower lows, guys. This is alarming. I am starting to buy some altcoins at these levels for the last couple of weeks. Not for long. Been buying Bitcoin and Ethereum for the last couple of months approximately. I have been buying some altcoins the last 2 weeks approximately, you know, some dollar cost averaging in, you know, checking out some project. Metis DAO is one of them that I am starting to DCA. You know, I strongly believe that this project will do well in the future. Saito is another one, you know, one of these high risk cryptos with low cap, looking for those multiple X gains, you know, those 20, 30 X gains. So Ocean Protocol, also very, very good project. You know, you are creating these slightly lower lows. You know, this is kind of exhaustion. This is exhaustion right there. You know, potential big relief rally in the coming weeks is very, very possible on Ocean. Could you have another dip down to retest below 14 cents? Absolutely, but not much more, okay? This at some point, you know, the aggressive drops have happened already. I do not see this one having an aggressive drop below 10 cents, for example, going to 4 cents. This is unlikely to happen. So, you know, just slightly lower lows to continue potentially. And before we have that big pump that will happen in the next coming months at some point also. So this is my long view on Ocean Protocol. Just to be, you know, just to be clear, you can see it on the chart. Selling pressure is getting exhausted. Selling pressure is also getting exhausted here in 2021 in the summer. So you are looking, you know, if you do it, strongly believe in this project in the long term. Let me just check out here the all-time high. All-time high was around about $2. I mean, these are very, very, very nice levels. This is down over 95% from the all-time high, and it's already a 10x from the all-time high. I do think that all-time high will be reached in the next, you know, 6, 12, 18, 24 months at some point in the next 2 years. 2 to 3 years, I would say, to be conservative. So analyzing situation here on the 4 hourly. Possibility of lower is very, very possible, of course. Possibility of lower is possible because we are still in a very aggressive downtrend. But bigger relief rally is also very, very possible. This one's very, very hard. This has turned into a mid-low cap cryptocurrency. All depending on Bitcoin. All depending on Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin does look like it's going to correct, or it's going to have bigger pumpy action. I mean, very, very insanely volatile crypto. You know, you need to be careful also with these moves up and down. I guess this is not for trading. You cannot trade Ocean Protocol here. Ocean. Oh yeah, you can trade Ocean on Bybit. This is something I didn't know. Let's take a look at the immediate short-term scenario on Ocean. Very, very choppy price action. Yeah, I think this one is looking for a larger reversal. We've had many other cryptos getting above the last high, and a lot of the altcoins can, you know, lag behind the other altcoins. So you are looking for a bigger relief rally on this crypto. You are creating these slightly lower lows. You know, these are not successful breakout. This is clearly, in my mind, an accumulation situation, right? Where you slightly create lower lows. Just for people, you know, that are not aware of accumulation and distribution schematics, okay, we can go to the daily chart. This is how you usually read them. And, you know, when you create these slightly lower lows and you consolidate inside of a range, you know, you create slightly lower lows. This is clearly an accumulation. This is not, you know, this is not massive bearish scenario. This is, you know, getting exhausted on these lower lows. So the possibility here at some point in getting a strong relief rally is very, very high, guys. When you're not successfully breaking below the lows. So stay cautious on Ocean. I guess Ocean here is to accumulate. These are very, very exciting accumulation levels for me on Ocean. Do you think Ethereum could bring a catalyst pulling Bitcoin up and therefore pretty much the entire market, says Jamie Crow? Do I think Ethereum could bring a catalyst? I mean, absolutely. Absolutely, yes. Ethereum, #1 blockchain project, L1 project. I mean, Ethereum is the king, is the pipeline for different crypto projects, you know. Like I said, the strongest stablecoins are built on Ethereum network. Cryptocurrency is a revolution. Decentralization, anonymous, you know, money from the people. This is the absolute future. So Ethereum can bring a catalyst and bring Bitcoin up. Of course, Bitcoin being the gold, this could also be very, very possible. Okay, Chris also says, I'm going on a theory that coins that are lagging might be coins that could disappear. This is also a very, very possible theory. I'm just saying this for cryptocurrencies that I do believe have, you know, potential futures, such as Ocean Protocol, you know, Chainlink. I've done my research on these ones. They are data, okay, data coins, okay, to cross-chain data into the blockchain. And I think these ones can be very, very good. Of course, there will be a lot of altcoins that are, you know, are absolute trash and they're not going to have a strong recovery. Hey Andy, hedge trade, low leverage, good opportunity. I'm going to say yes, I am in a small short position, but the possibility in getting a big relief rally here also is very, very possible on Bitcoin, guys. It is very, very possible. The only reason I'm in a short here with very low leverage and very low capital, less than 0.5%, is because we are hitting resistance. We are, you know, overall in a downtrend, and I'm looking for a short-term correction, okay? Just a short-term correction. We have been pumping pretty nicely for the next few days. The only type of trade I am looking right now is this one, okay? It is only this one, potentially to 22.8, maybe to 22.6. That would be my take profit range. This is a day trade, small swing trade scenario. I'm just looking for that short-term trade. We are fighting the uptrend also. This is also very, you know, you need to know this, that we are fighting the short-term uptrend. You know, even longing the consolidation here would be a good chance, you know, potentially longing in the 22.6, 22.8. If you do consolidate, and you start seeing double bottoms, just like you start seeing double top here, it might be a good longing opportunity, because there is a scenario here of dropping and doing this and then this, you know, and then, you know, they're going to get a lot of trap long positions here at this insane support level, but it wasn't strong enough. The bears were stronger, so stay extremely cautious on these potential moves. Chainlink is a major player, says Studio 388. No doubt in my mind it is. Absolutely. Chainlink is 30%. I think it's gone down on my portfolio a bit, but it's just slightly below 30% on my portfolio. Yep. Very, very strongly believing in Chainlink is going to be one of those cryptos on the Ethereum blockchain that is going to be a game changer. Right, let's take a look at SLP's. Andy says kicks on feet. SLP. Smooth Love Potion. This is a token from the Axie Infinity game. It's having a little bit of pumpy action at this moment. So, but this one got absolutely destroyed. This is one that you can make huge gains trading on Bybit, or you can get absolutely exterminated also. You can get exterminated on this one, but you know, this one moves big time. You can trade this one on Bybit. Remember, on Bybit, you do get an insane bonus down below if you haven't signed up already of up to $4,450 at the rewards hub. You need to follow the steps, and it's another way to support the channel, of course, guys, using my affiliate link. Okay. Smooth Love Potion. I mean, this one's crazy. How much did this one pump in the last few days? Let me take a little ruler here. Let's go from 2 days ago, from the low to the high. This one pumped 28%. If you're using a 10x leverage, which I think is pretty high for some altcoins, it's a 280% move in just 2 days. It's absolutely crazy. What is happening right now on Smooth Love Potion, it is hitting a very, very strong base level that has been very well respected for many, many days back in May. As you can see, creating this descending triangle scenario. The projected move already retested. We've got the descending triangle right over here. The projected move is this one from the back. Bang, bang, hit the target, bang. You create a double bottom scenario range and you back up again. What's happening right now? You're hitting resistance. I'm not sure about the fundamentals of this crypto, but I know it was a potion on the Axie Infinity game. It still is, I guess. It's got infinite supply. Yeah, I'm not too sure about the fundamentals and if people are going to start playing Axie Infinity again in the future. It is hitting resistance right now. Nothing much to say. Still in a very aggressive downtrend. Yeah, potential correction on SLP is very, very possible, but stay cautious. You can see it on the 1 hourly hitting that resistance, getting that consolidation. Not much liquidity here on Bitstamp. Gemini. Phew. So yeah, hitting resistance at this moment. Let me just take a look at another chart here. Okay, coin. Yeah, yeah, like I said, big support range right now on SLP at the 0.005, sorry. Correction is possible to retest this resistance zone on the 0.0044. I could see a correction happening. Volume's pretty high here. If you are shorting this range, you are shorting a short-term uptrend. If you correct down to this level and consolidate, you could get a big bounce. But correction is likely as you are hitting resistance. Oh, wow. Yeah, you are hitting big resistance on the VPVR. This is absolutely insane. Wow. Yeah. You're hitting very, very strong resistance on SLP token. Thing is, if you're using leverage on this crypto, this is a kind of crypto that I would use a 3 to 4x leverage. I wouldn't use a 10 or a 15x leverage because it's just too volatile. You could get these spikes on this crypto and you can get exterminated in minutes, in seconds. But you are hitting resistance. The possibility in a correction at this 0.005 cent is very likely. Mark, thanks for joining. Hi, Andy. Do you have a position in? Yeah, I do have a short position. I am in a short position on Bitcoin. I am looking for the DXY to have a relief pump here at some point, and I am looking for Bitcoin to have a potential correction down to around about the 22.8, 22.6K range. It is a little bit of an aggressive short position, okay? This is still in a very, very nice uptrend in the short term. I am trying to short the correction from this uptrend. It's a risky trade. I placed a long position here before yesterday and a long position here yesterday, taking profits here and taking profits all the way up here at the 23.1 from this second trade. So kind of longing is better because the trend is your friend. What happens when you try and short the tops? This is a very strong resistance. The reason I entered a short here is because of this double top swing failure pattern. Can it fail? Absolutely, but this is why I got a stop loss here, slightly above 24,000. If I get stopped out, then yeah, the risk here is very, very small. The risk management is good, so stop losses are there to protect your position. So longing is actually better because you're in an uptrend. People that try and catch these shorts or try and ride the shorts, what happens in this short-term uptrend, you get stopped out, you get stopped out, you get stopped out, you get stopped out. You could get stopped out here, you could get stopped out, till you finally get that correction. Best ideal scenario would be losing the last higher low and getting into the lower high. That is a high probability trade. Where's my take profit zone? Like I said, 22.8. We actually got a perfect bounce yesterday. Yesterday at this 20, almost 22.8, 22.9. It was a high zone. It was a large spike there. You got a pretty nice bounce from that level. Not much to add here. On Bitcoin, stay cautious. If I do get stopped out and we do get another rejection, probably will be looking for another shorting opportunity. Stay cautious, guys. We could have that volatility to the upside. Only if I see exhaustion, just like we're seeing right now, it is possible that I will be re-entering a short, because you could have pumpy action, and this could happen, guys. This could happen, and we could be hitting $25,000 Bitcoin in the next coming hours and couple of days. But you need to know how to protect your position, accept a stop loss, and look for the next high probability trade. So all depending on the next kind of movements. If I do get stopped out from my position and we do get this consolidation, I might be considering re-entering a short position for a larger correction. And that is it, guys. This is just how you need to play the game. Don't be afraid of being stopped out. Don't risk more than you're willing to lose. Check out Bitcoinsensus website for the latest news and technical analysis ideas. We post every single day here. Ethereum's price surges past a major price mark. Check out this article down below on the Bitcoinsensus website. We've got all our socials. Follow them, guys, if you want to know the latest news, technical analysis ideas on Bitcoin and crypto. Check out the bonuses that we do have for the exchanges. Insane bonuses down below to be claimed on Bybit, PrimeXBT. Also, I'm going to start using PrimeXBT again. Thank you guys for joining the live stream, and I will see you in the next one.